Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of CMath Run, your Casio Prism channel. Today we're going to be looking at some functionality to do some trigonometry, not just your regular average trig, but also trig in degrees, minutes, and seconds, and how you can push that right into your calculator and push the answer right out. We'll also be looking at converting between regular decimal and degrees, minutes, and seconds, teaching a couple new courses this year. Well, actually two that include some of the things we'll be talking about on this channel. Most of the functions that I will be demonstrating on the Prism you can also do on other Casio calculators, including the 9750 G2 and the 9860 G2. So if you've got one of those, you can follow along as well. But today we're going to be working in the Run Matrix menu, menu number 1. I also turned on the key button pusher so you can see what buttons have been pushed. If you have trouble following along, you can go ahead and pause or follow the key strokes along the side here. Before I do anything, I'm going to make sure I am in the proper mode, so I hit Shift and Setup. I'm in math mode, that's where I really want to be. The other one I want to be in derivative, I'll do a video on showing you the derivative of different functions. I think I might have done one. I'll do another one more detail. I want to be in degrees here where it says angle, so I make sure I press the F1 to make degrees. If I want radians or gradient, you can do that, but I want to be in degree mode. So once I got that, I'll hit exit. We'll examine some more of the options later on. So I'm also using this in my class so students can follow along if they have trouble following along in school, or if they get home and they forget what the keystrokes are. I'm sending my students to this channel to make sure that they get the extra help, extra assistance there for them. So I'm welcoming any of my students who are currently listening and watching. If not, the worst that could happen is my hit count will go way up, which I'm trying to catch up with the Annoying Orange. If you've ever seen the Annoying Orange, he is hilarious. Alright, so I'm going to take 45.536 degrees and I want to convert that to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So I don't see an option that lets me do that, so I'm going to press Option like anything else. I'm going to press F6 for more options because I didn't see it, but I see one that's called Angle. That's under F5, so I press F5. I do see something that says degrees, minutes, and seconds, and that's if I want to put in the degrees, minutes, and seconds. I want to see something that converts. There it is, DMS. It's going to take my answer and convert it to degrees, minutes, and seconds. Press execute. There I have it. So my answer is 45 degrees, 32 minutes, 9.6 seconds. Alright, so now let's say I wanted to take that. Let's do going the other direction. So let's say I wanted to take my answer and go backwards. Or let's say I had an answer like 25 degrees. Here's my degrees symbol, F4. 36 minutes, I hit F4 again. You get another box it's keeping track of degrees, minutes, and seconds. And 15, and I'll do that one more time for seconds. That's an F4 key. And I will press execute. And there's my answer. Now if I want to go backwards, I'll press the toggle. That lets me toggle between the two. That toggle let me go ahead and change my answer, or hit execute and make that thing come back up as a decimal. So it's really a handy thing to do, to be able to go between the two. I also have my students check this by doing it by hand. So if you want kids to check their homework, or if you want them to be able to do this quickly, you can do that. If you want to do some sine, cosine, and tangent in degrees, minutes, and seconds, you can do that without converting. Let's take 25 degrees, 10 minutes, 35 seconds. Press execute. There's my answer. Just to show that it is the same, I will take and convert that answer, and then I'll go backwards. So let's say I wanted to take this answer and go backwards. So let's say I would do this the long way, 35 divided by 60. Alright, so it's 25 degrees, 10 minutes, and that many seconds. So it's 10.25 583 repeating divided by 60. I can convert that to degrees. Alright, so then it looks like it's a sine of 25.17638, couple more 8s, and so I end up with the same answer. I'll toggle back up. 42.54, there you have it. Alright, so this does in fact work. I can go between the two different forms. That is just a quick video for today. Well, for right now, I'm going to do another one in a minute, but hopefully that helped.